You okay? You all right? Okay. 1 2 1 2. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shannon show. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, what's up? Today is Wednesday, July 17th. Hey, what's up, Rogers Recycling? How you doing? So hope everyone's doing all right today. Today is Wednesday, July 17th, as I said. So I wasn't able to get on here last week, but I'm glad to be back. So my tongue is twisted. So hopefully everyone's doing all right today. Yep, yep. Rogers Recycling, my man, John Roger. Hey, Roger. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in, Roger. Hope you're doing all right today. Yep, today's Wednesday. I can't believe how I tell you. I don't know what it is with these Wednesdays and Fridays, y'all. When they come Wednesdays and Fridays come too fast, too quick for the week. It's like, good gosh, it was just Wednesday last Wednesday and the Wednesday before that, and now boom, and now it's Wednesday and Friday be right. Friday's right around the corner. So I'm hopefully I'll be at the do the team build debate is going down this Friday with team build with Gio. Be me, Ranger, and Marlene motivates. Life of Marlene. You know, we're gonna have a debate who should be the supervisor of the Jacko. It'll be real fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are my friend. Oh, you don't bring me. Da 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 da. But yeah, y'all. So uh, hope y'all go check out my new videos. I uploaded some new videos on my channel. The latest one I did was Brad's review. I did a video on his video game called Alien Abduction. It's by Audacity Games. The name is new, but the people who created the company are not. They old school. They're from the Atari age. They used to work for Atari. Then it's like two or three guys. They broke out and started their own company called Activision. They made Mega Mania. They made a lot of other cool Activision games that were actually better than Atari games. So I think the deal was Atari wasn't paying them what they deserved, so they decided to break out and do their own thing. Which is cool. It's like it was a blessing in disguise. But yeah, you can check out Brad's review. Also did CJ Graham. He's like the third Jason from the Friday 13th movies. That was good. Me and LA Gravy got a chance to do an interview with him at Days of the Dead. That was really fun. Then there's Byron Winton. He was really fun too as well. He's an artist. If you get a chance, go check him out. Byron Winton. He's really cool. All his artwork. I think he uses acrylic painting in his drawings, and it's crazy the detail on his work. And I got a chance to interview him as well. It was really fun. And then there's CJ Vecchio. He's a independent film director, and they made a movie called The Evil Three, which was really cool. The short film. I had a good time watching it. And then Gravy was at Days of the Dead. That's the thing I like about Days of the Dead. I go to those, I watch those short films to see what new directors are putting out, indie film directors are putting out, which is really good because I'll take some of those movies over the movies at the studio movies, like we saw what you call it the other day with Nicolas Cage. I can't think of it. It's Nicolas Cage movie. I enjoyed it, but I was just at like Days of the Dead, like that past weekend, looking at those indie short films. I was like, man, I just actually kind of enjoyed the short films better than I saw that movie with Nicolas Cage. I like Nick Cage, but yeah, I think with those indie short films, they don't have but so much money, and so I think they put their best foot forward and making the best movie they can, taking what they got, making the best of what they got, and you can really see their work come through. A lot of times those indie films are not rated, so that I guess that make it more fun. There's no ratings, so basically like you do what you want with no rating on it. But independent films are really cool to look at. I mean, you can see how it seemed like to me the artists, the directors, the people put more feeling, more heart into it, and you can see it like versus like these studio movies. Just I don't know, that's just more enjoyable to me watching independent films. I can sit there and watch it all day. Oh yeah, also at the Days of the Dead convention, also me and Gravy got did some autograph signing of the Revenge of the Nerds. Robert Carradine, who's I think Lewis. There was Larry B. Scott. He played Lamar. The guy Andrew Cassie's, I think he was Wormer. Uh, Curtis Armstrong, who played Booger. Brian Tachi, who's Takashi, and Donald Gibb, who's Ogre. The jock from the first Revenge of the Nerds. He ended up becoming one of the nerds. I think in the first movie or second movie. John Goodman's in it too. Bernie Casey is in Revenge of the Nerds. Who else is in there? You are. Yeah, y'all. That's really cool. Revenge of the Nerds is a classic, but Larry B. Scott was it was a real treat to really talk to him because when we was over there getting the autographs, I brought up A Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich, and that's a classic. That was like his first film he ever did. Is with Paul Winfield and Cicely Tyson. They his parents. The first time I saw that, I was in like ninth grade, freshman year. That's the only time I ever saw that movie. I saw that movie once, but I remember that movie clearly with Larry B. Scott. A hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. Yeah, because I remember, I think that was like one of the first movies I recall. Remember the lesson the English teacher was teaching us. The movie and the book are different. Like it's more they leave a lot of stuff that out of the movie that was in the book. So like the books being because I hear it all the time, which is true. The books got more stuff in it than like versus the movie because they take a lot of stuff out because trying to recreate, get people's attention and Hollywood. But the books, like with the Harry Potter series stuff, I was hearing like the books were better than the movie. So which is really cool. So I wouldn't mind going through and trying to read some. I guess check out the Harry Potter books and see the comparison with stuff they left out of the movie that's in the books. But that's how it is at Hollywood. But A Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich was the first movie I ever saw that with the comparison, about the book versus the movie. And also plus too, like that movie with Sidney Poitier, Raising in the Sun. That was another movie in freshman year in high school in English class. Another comparison. We read the book and we also saw the movie. And that was the first time there was something like that was ever pointed out to me. It was a really good lesson to learn about that. How the books can be more interesting, more fun reading than the actual movie. Like I need to read Player One because Gravy got the Ready Player One book, and he was saying there's so much more stuff in it than what was in the movie for Ready Player One. And there's a book called Ready Player Two. So I was like, man, all the good stuff is in the book. If the book is better, if you had the time and patience to sit back and read a book, it can be it can make a difference. Plus reading a book can be really relaxing too. You know, reading a book because books are we listen to the pages as you turn. It's quiet. It helps you, it gives you like peace of mind, something relaxing, versus like sitting there looking at a TV screen or a phone screen. Allows your eyes to relax. Where you're not constantly staring at a screen. You know that kind of thing. But yeah, Days of the Dead was really fun. We had a lot of fun. So I'm always on the hunt for new conventions all the time. I wouldn't mind checking out some like classic antique toy conventions or whatever if I get it. If I can get around to it. See what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Don't punish me. Where to? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? But yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right today, because man, it's been a so rough, so tough week out here. Let me tell you, people. Let me tell you now, they're sure enough, playing rough. I don't know what it is, y'all, but the other day I started listening to old school Patti LaBelle. Cause of my mama, I got hooked on Patti LaBelle. Before the Mama Lady, Itchy I heard Patti LaBelle as a solo artist. That album, I think the title of it was called Love, Need, and Want You. Love and Need and Want You. That was a really good album. I had to be like maybe first or second grade if I remember listening to that album. I think so. Maybe was it third grade. But yeah, Love and Need and Want You. If only you knew. And I'm in Love Again, like one of the three songs I remember on the album. But that's a really good album with Patti LaBelle. Mm-hmm. I think the memory I got attached to that. I remember us going to a family reunion. We went to New Jersey. I remember that, and I remember Uncle John was going too. I think, and I think I remember the night before. My mom we went over to Belk's and got me some new shoes. I remember. I think that's the memory that's attached to that. Yeah. And my mama, she played that record over and over and over. Patti LaBelle, she wore it out. Patti LaBelle. Who else? Of course, that was Levert. I remember hearing Levert around. Was it maybe like the fifth or sixth grade? I think. They came out with Casanova. Cause Gerald Levert and Sean Levert, Eddie Levert's son, Eddie Levert, lead singer for the OJs. Those his two sons, both of them passed away. It's crazy, but Gerald was bad. He was good as a solo artist. Gerald Levert. His brother Sean did all right. He did a solo album called "Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is," and that friend Mark. So it was three of them, but they had a lot of good hits over here. Before Castle, but I think the album that really took off was the one with Levert, the Big Throwdown, the Throwdown. That's what Casanova on. I think that's the album that really took off. So I think that was like maybe their third album. Their third album they really took off. But the album before that was Pop 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 Goes My Mind. That was a really good song. I always thought it was like it was Eddie or something singing the OJs, but it was Levert. So, but Pop Pop Goes My Mind was a good one. That their second album was good. Their first album was good because Eddie was on there. They released one song. It's on iTunes. It's called I'm Still in Love. I'm Still in Love, whatever. And that was Eddie. You can hear Eddie in the background vocals on it. So on that song, I'm Still in Love or whatever it is with Levert. That was their first album was pretty good. Then their second, but their third one took off. I think the same kind of case like with Janet Jackson. The first album was all right, It was I actually enjoyed it. Then the second one wasn't bad, Dream Street. But her third album, when she came back with Control, it's like it went boom. That's the one I think that really got Janet noticed was the Control album because she had a lot of bad hits on there. Control, What Have You Done For Me Lately? When I Think of You, Let's Wait a While. Cause that album came out, I had to be in the fourth grade when Control came out. Cause I remember that year was Janet Jackson album. Control came out. The Jets came out. Well, You Got It All. Bobby Brown came out. Girl Next Door, his first solo album. The King of Stage album. After he left for the New Edition, or he was kicked out of New Edition. Bobby Brown. Who else? Yeah, there was a lot. But those like some of the songs I remember. And Lean on Me by Club Nouveau came out that same like 86. There's a lot of good stuff came out 86. Who else came out 86? But those, man, there was a lot of good hits in 86. Lean on Me by Club Nouveau. Because Lean on Me is they remade Lean on Me by Bill Withers. Mm-hmm. But Club Nouveau, they hooked it up and pumped it up, made it speed it up. It was a really good video. And like if you watch the video, you see like all the old school swing dancing in the video with Club Nouveau. Mm-hmm. You see the clips in there, and the videos like in the sepia color, like a brown tinted color, like throwback old school color, sepia, and they really. That's when I got into it. And then I heard the original Bill Withers, and I was like, oh, I made a comparison between them, Club Nouveau and Bill Withers, But Club Nouveau had a lot of good hits. Situation Number 9, blowing my mind. Who else? Who else came out 86? 86 was a good year. Man, 86, 87 year. Of course, I think Bandstand was still coming on. Of course, Soul Train was still coming on. You look forward to Soul Train on the Saturdays. I think Soul Train even come on 11 o'clock or noon, I think, on Saturdays. I look for it. Like after Saturday morning, cartoons would go off, then Soul Train would come on. 86. 86 and 87 really good years with music. I mean, of course, the early years before the 85, 84. But right in there, 86 and 87. Boom. I think Coming to America came out. Yeah, Coming to America came out in 87 with Eddie Murphy. I remember that. Coming to America came out. And I remember that Ebony magazine came out. I think my grandma had it because I think grandma or my mama, I think grandma and my mama would get Jet. Well, I think she would get Ebony too, but I think grandma got Jet too. Well, I think grandma got both of them got Ebony and Jet magazine all the time, which is really good. But I remember Eddie Murphy being on the cover of Ebony magazine for Coming to America because you see, I remember with the crown on. But yeah, Ebony and Jet magazines are really good. And like the older issues of Ebony magazine that came out, I think like in the 60s and 70s, it was really big. The magazine was really big. But I think somewhere around the 80s, they shrunk the size down. But Jet has always been the same size that from what I know of can remember. It's always been small. But yeah, those are some really good magazines. You always, and the cool thing I liked about in Jet magazine, in the very back of the book, it would give you the top 10 hits, R&B songs for the week, which is cool. And that kept me in tune. That was one of the ways I stayed in connection with music, like artists, R&B artists, other than looking at BET's Video Soul. Of course, that was MTV as well. But I looked at a lot of BET with Video Soul with Donnie Simpson. So I always, of course, there's the radios. They play songs all the time, but it was really cool to see that in a magazine. Artists, black artists, music. It kept you in contact, like who was the top artist and the music for the week, which is really good. Now, I don't know if they still do that or not with the Ebony magazine, but I mean with Jet. But Jet has always been good, and Jet would come out once a week, where Ebony would come out once a month because they had more pages, more material, more stuff to write. So it took I guess, a little more time to put stuff together than versus with Jet. It didn't take too long because it wasn't that much many pages in it. So they could do it a lot. It could come out a lot quicker. Excuse me, but yeah, that was good stuff, man. Like some of the best stuff I've seen was like in the '80s, not just the music and magazines, but like of course, TV shows, movies, everything. I remember it was a lot better. Of course, like the movies, the effects. Like we were talking at the horror convention to we were talking to somebody like there's some like horror movies. They use some digital effects now, but the practical effects made it more real and more fun to see in movies. That's what I like about the horror movies. Like versus some of these movies now, like in general, they like it's a lot of CGI stuff, which I can see saves some money, I guess, like them building sets using digital stuff like green screen. But it's like I think sometimes I think CGI can kill a movie too, because I guess I have a great appreciation for like the older movies, like say like Gremlins. We were talking about Gremlins, the practical effects. They had to build those characters, the models, they had the puppeteers. They had to build them things from scratch. It wasn't no CGI. It's like you had to make it. If you wanted to happen, you had to physically build those characters and sets and stuff, and it made it so much better too. It's more real to me, something more physical, concrete you can touch, it's right there in plain sight versus a computer effect, But I mean, it's nothing wrong with computer effects. Look at Star Wars; they use a lot of effects, but everything was still practical. They still had to build the models and build the sets for Star Wars. Even look at Star Trek. Gene Roddenberry, uh, great idea. It's visionary for having people out in space. Look at the Enterprise. The Enterprise was just a model. If you look at the old intros, you see the Enterprise taking off. It's a model, but it's a model sitting in place like they do with Star Wars. It's just a model in place. And basically, it's a lot of camera movement. It's zooming in and out. And I actually saw a picture of it too. And the first time ever I saw that, I didn't, which was really cool. You see a picture of Gene Roddenberry behind the camera as he's filming the Enterprise. It's all camera movement. If you look at it, the model didn't do anything because when those models move, it can put a lot of stress on them. So it's always using camera movements. Or look at Star Wars, like when Luke and them are fighting in space when they going down like into that little valley and out in space, or whatever. They riding these ships down there, like the X-wings, whatever. It's all camera movements. It's like slow camera movements. You look at it, it's all a model city built, miniature sets. A lot of stuff was used like they look at Santa Claus the movie, which is really cool. They mix real with practical with models, like when he's flying on his sled with the reindeer. A lot of his models, reindeer with remote control reindeers with a remote control sled, and then they take it and blend the shots with the real Santa Claus. It was something else because they had behind the scenes on that on Santa Claus the movie. So it's like you really have a great appreciation for the older movies than like the newer stuff. And plus, too, I seem like I went to the movies more back then than I do now. Because it was always something. Um, it was always something fun. It was gonna be something good coming out when you saw a trailer. Like Purple Rain. I saw the trailer for Purple Rain. I was in second grade. I just knew at the gate the second I saw that trailer, the commercial, I had to go see it. Purple Rain. Or I went to the movie and saw Return of the Jedi. I think went to the movie, saw Empire Strike Back. We went to see Star Trek movies. The Star Trek 2, the Wrath of Khan. Uh, the Search for Spock. Yeah, I remember going to the movie to see the Search for Spock. But yeah, it was like stuff you had to see, and not just like at the movies, but on TV. Like every Sunday, I always look forward to ABC showing a good movie. ABC Movie of the Week. It would come on Sundays. Like James Bond movies would come on, or Disney Disney's Sunday night movie. You know something's good is gonna come on Sundays because you had to be in the bed by be in the bed on time and get because you had to go to school the next day. So something's good was gonna come on Sunday, yeah. And they never failed too. Even when you saw the advertising on the trailer for it, even though you didn't know what the movie was, they still made it interesting and good enough, with the trailer that it still caught your attention, even though you didn't know what it was. It's like, man, I gotta see it. I don't know what it is, but it looks so good from the trailer, the advertising, the promo. I gotta see it, you know. That's how you can tell when a promotion is really good. Something you never heard or ever seen before, but seeing the promotion or the trailer for it and it captures your attention enough for you want to see it, then they done their job, Yep. Like I remember seeing the trailer for Gremlins. We was at the movies. We saw something, but I remember seeing the trailer for Gremlins and I had to see it. And I remember Hardy's had the record, the little storybook and the record you could buy as well for you could collect. Oh, matter of fact, I got one of them, I think. I bought a few years back. And also Hardy's to buy you could buy the Smurf glasses too. Hardy's used to do everything. They had the Smurf glasses. I think they might have had a flex stuff. They had all kind of glasses you could collect from them. They don't do none of that. I'm telling you, the stuff and like the fast foods, they used to do better stuff. I think they put better forth and effort and advertising, promotion and stuff that make you want to come and get stuff. They had better stuff. Look at Hardee's and look at McDonald's. Like the promotions, like I think the Happy Meals and stuff is better. And like I was saying with Hardee's with the glasses, Popeyes even did. I didn't know it. Popeyes seemed like it was much better back in the 70s and 80s. And they actually had Popeye and Olive and Bluto from the cartoon in the commercial. Yeah. Popeye used to not give away, but you could buy their glasses too, like Hardee's. So you don't see none of they scratched all that. And like the Burger King, I don't even see the Burger King no more in the commercials. I don't even know why they call it Burger King no more. The King ain't nowhere around. It's just a name now. It's like marketing just cut down, just cheapskates. They cut down on, trying to cut corners. Like, man, I mean, it's like they don't want to have no kind of fun. They just want to cut every corner and everything they can get away with. And it shows too, not just in the commercials, not, having no good fun commercials or, I'm sure that the workers, the quality standards, is like it shows all across the board, and showing who's paying more. Oh, what's up, Gravy? Bring back the football. And I know, man, the Burger King commercials. Hey, on that day I showed it to you on YouTube, it was so funny, man. Seeing how the way the commercial starts off, you see the quarterback. I think it's like a Minnesota Vikings quarterback. The play starts, he huts in the huddle, then they what's the word? Hike the ball. He takes the ball. He looks in to see if an open receiver. He takes the ball and throw it. Then you see the camera shot close up on the football. And just when you think you see the receiver about to catch the ball, boom, here comes the Burger King interception and run the ball back. It's just too fun to see how the Burger King intercepts the ball. And it's real. Those are like some of the last best commercials I've seen of Burger King. They came out like in the early 2000s too. And also see Burger King in the early 2000s, around 2006. You could buy the Xbox 360 games. They had like 3 different games you can get. The Sneak King, the bumper car ride, and there was another one like riding like the mini pocket bike racers with Brooke Burke on it on the cover of it. Yeah, that was like the first time I ever seen it. Fast food place where you could buy video games. I remember getting it around December 2006 because I just got my Xbox 360 around that time. I got it from Sam's Club. I got it for my birthday, the Xbox 360. And that's the thing I love about Sam's Club. They had those good deals, on getting Xbox games. They were a little cheaper, and video games. And plus, you could buy TV shows, DVDs from Sam's Club. That was one of the best features I love. I used to buy DVDs and stuff like Get Grandma, like the Motown stuff. The Temptations, Marvin Gaye. I got it at Marvin Gaye. It was a DVD and an audio CD that was included, packaged with it, and I gave it to her for Christmas. You should have seen how happy Grandma was. Oh man, yeah. Hey, I would have to show you my King bobblehead. I still have a mini one. Oh, you do? I gotta see that one, man. I love Burger King, man. They just don't care no more. But you know what? I'm glad. Yes, I think it's like whoever took over because marketing. I don't see no kind of commercials. I like look in the '80s at the Burger King commercials with Emmanuel Lewis, who played Webster on the '80s TV show. He used to be in the commercials. He say, McDonald's fried their hamburgers, but Burger King broiled theirs. You know, look at the commercials were better back then. You know, promoting stuff, fast foods, way better. Hardy's commercials. Who else? McDonald's. Burger Chef was out there. Of course, Burger King, Popeyes, uh, Wendy's. Oh, Wendy's commercials were better too. Uh, bringing back the original chicken tenders too. Yeah, those things were good, man. Burger King. I remember. Ain't not. I remember having the chicken tenders and with the chicken fingers, whatever fries from Burger King. I was in the third grade. And I remember in the commercial, ain't nothing like the real thing. Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell. Yeah, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. They used that song in the commercial. I remember watching it. I was in the third grade. I remember hearing the Motown song, but yeah, I remember that. They had that song playing for the commercial. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Oh, a lot of stuff like McDonald's used to sell pizzas. Yeah. McDonald's sold pizza. I think they might have sold tacos too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man. Like Arby's. Everybody's like the stuff you never thought like I liked about Burger King. They used to do that BLT, and like it was a tray. Like one side had the hamburger, and then the other side had the lettuce tomato. You could buy a BLT, but it came like a tray. You open up so you could put it all together. I remember that the BLT. It seemed like the styrofoam was, and see they had styrofoam there. Everything wasn't like recyclable now, like cardboard. Everything was with styrofoam. With the hamburgers, the styrofoam, everything came in styrofoam. The way I remember it. hmm And like I remember, like they had Dukes of Hazard Happy Meals. You could buy those meals. The meals came inside of the car. The car was collectible. They had everybody, Boss Hog, Roscoe P Train, the Dukes of Hazard car. I mean, they might have had Daisy's Jeep, but I remember the Dukes of Hazard. Yeah, the meal came inside of the car. Just like man, the promotion was. It seemed like of course, they cared more back then than versus now. You know, I think that same technique, not just with the food places, but I noticed it at work too, man. It's like you see the shortcut. It's like the money's more important, but it's like they don't want to put the effort, like try to, make it exciting. They just do as little as they can and make it just as much money as they can. Now, Gravy said, man, guess what? Cracker Barrel now wants to go modern. You should see some of what the makeovers at Cracker Barrel. So really, they going modern? What? Oh man, are you serious, man? They messing up Cracker Barrel. I like that old school look to it, and you go in there with the old wood, the fireplace like a country store. let me take a look, man. That's messed up. A modern look. I don't see nothing. I'm telling you, man. Let me see here. Cracker Barrel. Cool night. Cool night. Cracker Barrel remodel. I'm gonna type that remodel. Cool nights. Yeah, Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Yeah. Let me see here. Cool nights. Huh. I don't see anything. I'm looking, trying to see where it's at. Dining room updates and menu. Yeah, Gravy says, yeah, go look at some of the new insides, man. You want to go for the classic atmosphere. Atmosphere. Let me take a look. I hope they ain't mess it up too bad. 2 days ago, fume Cracker Barrel customer is just a sign of the times. Destroying itself. Fume Cracker Barrel customers upset at sight of modern day look crying, change it. Look crying, change it back. Now, why would they want to go and do that? Mess that up. Oh man. Oh man, that is kind of. I see the picture of it too, man. Yeah, I like that old country store. Yeah, I don't like that. It's all right. You can still see the country in there, but I like the old country where they had all the, you know, antique stuff on the wall. Man, what's the deal, Cracker Barrel, man? I like Cracker Barrel. There ain't no need. Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. So the company was founded in 1969 as an old West themed restaurant. Since then, it's grown to a national chain with hundreds of locations. But with the declining customer counts and changing demographics, the company's new CEO decided the store needed a shot in the arm. We're just not as relevant as we once were, she said this spring. Crackdown. Customers say Cracker Barrel was weirdly out of food. Server claps back. The company embarked on a $700 million redesign of its stores to help bring the store into the 21st century. It redesigned its stores with a slightly less cluttered look and new menu. Customers share their sorrow at the change in response to a report by Nashville's ABC affiliate WKRN. In response to a YouTube video, the report hundreds of customers weigh in on the slicker, more modern design. Cracker Barrel has had a distinct look and feel that other restaurants did not, which made it a fun place to go. Yeah, they wrote, if they change things for a more modernized look, then what's the point of going? They better change it back. Another customer added. Cracker Barrel is destroying itself, one said. One diner said they wouldn't be back if their local restaurant changed. Oh, I liked exactly like it was, and we went there a lot. They said, if they change the menu and decor, I'm done. Some things are better left alone. The change has not come to every location yet. The company expects to remodel about 30 locations in the next fiscal year. We're just not as relevant as we once were. Customer clashes. Cracker Barrel isn't the only company shaking up its image. Its competitor Perkins unveiled a new store design and new name. Some shoppers complain about the vibe of the store. Walmart recently restarted remodeling hundreds of stores. I have seen that. Some customers slammed the new layouts as a turnoff after some confusion about where products were placed. Hot dog, man. Oh, hey, mama, they have a lot of candy that I ate as a little girl. Yeah, I love Cracker Barrel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't believe they touching Cracker Barrel. Oh, I want they leave it alone. I don't see. I love that's what the feel. The second you open that door and go in there, you know, it's got that country store feel to it. You see the old candy that they got in there. I'm sure they'll still have it in there, but just the feel of the store, you know. I like them old country stores, you know. And I like the sound of the wood. And when you're walking on the floor, you might hear a little crack in the floor. But you know, I like that feeling. You know, going into the store. Mm-mm. Patrick says, "I want to go into an old country barn log cabin look." Yeah, I know, man. Cool nights. I know, man. Just everything don't need to be messed with, you know. If it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. Yeah, I like the way the wall, everything looks. They got all those old antiques. I like the one thing that it's like an old washing machine in there too, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like I think they had an old washing machine sitting up in there in Cracker Barrel. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully, if they changing the inside of the look, hopefully they don't mess with the food, the formula for the food. I like to get the country big boy when I go in there. You know, I hope they don't mess with the food, change the formula up on the food. Or they trying to change because some people and like when it's a good thing they don't know when to leave it alone. Look at George Lucas with Star Wars. All the original Star Wars, and I can see you going back remastering your product. You want to pump it up, the color and the sound, but and make a few tweaks here and there. But he just went plumb crazy with it, messed up all the Star Wars. I'll put more computer effects. Some actually make it look good, but I still appreciate the original. Like Jabba the Hutt, because in the original Jabba the Hutt, he was a person. But in I think was it New Hope, he was a person, but they went and took and edited him out and put a computer version of the Jabba Hutt that you remember from Return of the Jedi. And look at in the Return of the Jedi, the guy who was original Darth Vader, Luke's dad, who at the end as a ghost, Force ghost, they scratched him all out and put what's that Christian, whoever his name is, they put him in there. I said, oh, Lucas really messed that up. He messed that up big time. Yeah, should have never gave Disney Star. Yeah, they messed up. I mean, they really did. Disney, out of the new stuff, I actually enjoyed Force Awakens because I like BB-8 in it. But the Last Jedi and man, and Phantom Menace wasn't bad. I remember seeing Phantom Menace in '99. I actually kind of thought I think the best scene I liked in Phantom Menace was the scene with Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that's like the best part to me in the movie of Phantom Menace when they going at it, because Darth Maul had that double lightsaber, Yeah, some of the TV shows are good, but the movies, no. Yeah. And look at it. Do a lot of these new TV shows have even themes for them now? Like the old shows, from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, even maybe early 2000s, mid 2000s, they had theme songs. I don't see no kind of theme song for a lot of these newer stuff. They will cut, and it's like, and you know what? And I think that has to do with the changing of the times and like generations, like when new people CEOs come in. Like, look at Saturday morning cartoons. They got rid of it. I figured that had to be somebody from a newer generation wanting to get rid of it. It's like you can tell, like the programming, like the people who are behind the programming at these TV stations and like the TV shows that they show the programming. I mean, of course, stuff is gonna change, but sometimes you hope for the better, but it can be for the worst as well. And they come in, you can tell like it ain't the same people who used to do the programming. Somebody's new in there now, kicking out, getting rid of old stuff that they got tired of. They want to put some other new stuff. I can understand, I guess, from a marketing perspective, trying to get more views, but it's like, why get rid of keep the stuff that's working and just add to it or whatever, add and subtract or whatever. But man, don't just wipe it all out at one time. I used to love the 80s TV shows, and TGI Friday theme songs were good. That's why I have been going back and getting. I'm the same way too, man. Get my stuff on. I appreciate DVDs because I'm glad these companies, because they know that people out there that still want to see the old school nostalgia stuff versus this old stuff. I'm always on YouTube too as well, but I got a bunch of old TV shows on DVD. I got like Good Times first season. I need to get the rest of that season. I got Jefferson's first season. Family Ties season 1, and that's the thing too. A lot with a lot of old TV shows like from the 80s, even early 90s. Like look at Seinfeld. Now I know they did a show, a video insert. Jerry Seinfeld going back and looking like when they did the preview for Seinfeld, like the pilot. Oh, they got slammed in the newspaper, saying that show wasn't no good. It wasn't going to do this and that. They didn't think it was going to make it. He go back and look at it. He has that article, and he went back and read it, and see that. Now, who was to predict how good that show is going to be? But and see, that's the thing. That's the crazy thing about that. You can't predict if a show is going to be good or not. You can have good writers and stuff, but Only time would tell with that. And look at Seinfeld, one of the best TV shows that ever came out. But who would have known from that pilot, and how it would go to what? I don't know what 9, 10 seasons. I don't know, somewhere in there, I guess, of Seinfeld. And look at Kramer, his character, played by Michael. What's his name? Michael. I can't think of his name. But yeah, his character, his character evolved, and that's the thing about first seasons. I noticed this. It seemed like I enjoy first seasons more than the other seasons. I enjoy the other seasons, but because the characters evolve more and more as they keep going throughout the seasons, which is good, But I like to go back to the core of that first season when the character first started before he started evolving. I like them right there at the very beginning. They seem like they were trying to figure it out, and it seemed like they were more fun, or they could be more quirky or whatever, but they can just be more fun and quirky as they evolve. But just seeing them from the very beginning, where they started out, because I like Kramer and Jerry. Oh, it was the first season was real. I actually enjoyed the first season, you know. And that's the thing is too, as they start figuring out the characters, they evolve more with the writing. Gravy says some of the new TV shows are okay, but I really don't even watch TV shows now. They are so much better in the past. Yeah, man, I'm always doing that. Like I go to YouTube, I'm always catching stuff. Like I catch Share shows. It's on YouTube. Share on her Share page. You can see her show on her episodes. I share like I got like Sunny Share first season episodes on DVD. Got Sunny and Cher. I got the Jacksons TV show on DVD. It's the complete series. Who else? I got. I said Good Times. I got Facts of Life, Brady Bunch, Partridge Family. I got Different Strokes first season, Silver Spoons first season. I got Johnny Quest first season. Yeah, who else? I got a lot of stuff. I think I got Looney Tunes on DVD and Tom and Jerry. Like the newer Tom and Jerry stuff is okay, but it ain't the same. And like now, I think they put up more things about because the cartoons seem more violent. I was like, my gosh, I could see when I was coming up. I mean, I saw the stuff, but it made me want to go out and be like Tom and Jerry, go run and get a broom and try to hit somebody, run a mouse down, try to beat them down. Every time I saw one like a cat or whatever, I mean, I had sense enough to see, but it's like good. I guess it can be is a good thing and a bad thing. Like some of the stuff that a lot of came on TV, but you know, Gravy says, I'm going after a couple of war shows. I used to like tour the dude in China Beach. I have all the Doogie houses. Oh, nice. Hey man, I wonder if they actually got Trapper John on DVD. I love Trapper John. I used to look forward to Trapper John coming on. Purnell, what's his name? Ah, Purnell, not Watkins. Purnell, because Purnell, he played what you call? He was Adam Cartwright. I really liked him as Adam Cartwright on Bonanza. Purnell, not Purnell Watkins. I don't know. Purnell. Let's see, Trapper John. I used to look forward to Trapper John all the time. I sure did. I'd be like first and second grade. Purnell, what's his name? Oh. Purnell Roberts. Yeah, I used to look forward to Trapper John all the time. Trapper John, 18, Family Ties. Sure did. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Trapper John first season. Because the other week I told Gravy, I said, man, I need to get home and catch Trapper John. I'm missing Trapper John. Trapper John DVD. Loving the classic. Trapper John on DVD. Okay. DVD. How about first season? Trapper John. Yeah, because Trapper John is his character is from MASH from the TV show, but it was played by somebody actor from the TV show or movie, whatever. But Pernell Roberts played Trapper John from the TV show as the doctor, you know. Yep, Pernell Roberts, because he was Adam Cartwright. Dun, 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 dun. It turned out he was actually a veteran of the Navy or whatever, Army or Navy, Pernell Roberts. He actually served. I was like, man. Trapper John MD. Oh yeah, Too Close for Comfort was another one with what's his Knight? His name Knight. Ted Knight. Too Close for Comfort. I used to look forward to Too Close for Comfort. Too Close for Comfort. Comfort is on Amazon. I think they want like $200 for an eBay. 200. I mean, y'all crazy, but I saw it somewhere the other day. You can buy the complete series for like $80 something. I said that's better than trying to buy off of eBay or Amazon. Because Ted Knight was on the Mary Tyler Moore show. You know, he was one of the news anchors. John Amos, who plays James Evans on Good Times, was on Mary Tyler Moore as well. John Amos. Mm-hmm. Mary Tyler Moore show got a lot of awards. MASH. Mary Tyler Moore show. Because Mary Tyler Moore, her show came on after after she did Dick Van Dyke show with Dick Van Dyke. She played I think her name was Mary too, maybe on there. I don't know. Dick Van Dyke was a good show, and somebody who branched off from that show as well was Jerry Paris, because Jerry was his next door neighbor. Jerry Paris ended up being the director for most of all the episodes of Happy Days. Jerry Paris, Dick Van Dyke's neighbor, Jerry. You see him all the time. You know, he directed a lot of episodes of Happy Days. You know, of course, it's produced by Gary Marshall. Of course, Gary Marshall is Penny Marshall's brother. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not on DVD, but you can go to Etsy and they will make you a copy of USB. Okay. Yeah, I just saw it in the search on here, Etsy. Etsy. Trapper John. Knight Rider. It seemed like Knight Rider would come on Saturdays. 18 and Knight Rider would come on Saturdays. It seemed like Manimal would come on Fridays or Saturdays too. And Dallas would come on Fridays. I know that because I'll be looking forward to getting out of school on Friday. So I got to catch Dallas. You know, I got to catch Dallas. Dallas. And Falcon Crest and Not to Landy would come on during the regular week. And Dynasty would come on Tuesdays. I think Dynasty came on Tuesdays. Yeah. And I remember Prince made that line on Kiss. You don't have to watch Dynasty to have an attitude. I was like, I guess Prince must watch Dynasty to put in Kiss. Man, Saturday mornings was the place to be for cartoons. All the wait till like noon. Yeah. I know, man. You look forward to eating your cereal too. Saturday morning cartoons, school is out. And you may or may not have homework. Teacher, you be hoping the teacher don't give you homework to do it the weekend. Oh, just trying to kill my weekend. I'm trying to go home, watch cartoons, and be lazy and play video games. That's all I'm trying to do. Have fun. Go to my cousin's house and play. They want to kill my weekend. You know. What else came on 80s? I remember, of course, Knight Rider. Patrick, I got the first season of 18, man. I got to get the rest of the other seasons. You know, I should go back on my shelf and put like all 80s TV shows in one section. You know, I don't know, Small Wonders on DVD or not. She's a small wonder. Vicky, the little girl robot who would talk, and her brother, the dad made a robot. The son, the dad made a robot named Vicky, and her and the son ended up like been up like brother and sister. Small wonder. What else come on? La 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 la. What else came on? In fact, I think kids today really miss out on a lot of fun things we did or they do not have now. Just a fun time. I agree, man. I know I see it all the time online on Facebook or something. Would you trade your childhood for today? Nope. I wouldn't trade nothing. I had the best one I can remember. I remember my mom bought me Knight Rider, man. She bought me Knight Rider from Kmart with Michael Knight in it, with Kit. You put the batteries in and the license plate, you would pull it back and you hear Knight Rider talk. You see his line go back and forth on the front of the hood, him talking. That was cool, man. Some of the best toys came out, I think, in the 80s. I had the Pogo Ball, of course, Atari, the Odyssey, Nintendo, of course. That's like one of the best Christmas I remember. Christmas '87, man. Hey Patrick, hey man, I remember the night before Christmas, I was over at Rose's. And man, you know how like they do now, like at Best Buy, the stores, they put like game systems out in the aisleway, like for Black Friday. Well, Rose's did it. And man, the aisleway was just loaded with Nintendos. Man, I could not. I said I couldn't wait. I remember telling some ladies walking by something, I couldn't wait for Christmas, because it was the next day, and that whole store, that just row was just loaded with Nintendo sets, man. Oh my gosh. They didn't have Rob the Robot, which I wanted for Christmas. We went everywhere. We went to Brendos and Best everywhere, but they didn't have it. They just had the regular Nintendo set, Mm-hmm. I miss Kmart in the malls in the 80s. I miss old school, old food court. Oh yeah, and arcades. Oh yeah, man. Hey man, I miss South Square Mall. Oh man. It's now South Point, but it's far away and it's a new. It ain't the same the way I remember growing up with. I love South Square Mall and Northgate Mall. But South Square Mall, oh my, it was on the west side of town. And man, we used to go. That was some of the best memories I had. We would go, my mom, my folks, my family go, and we would go all the time. And of course, we'd go with grandma. Hey man, South Square Mall had a Piccadilly, man. South Square Mall had it. Oh my gosh. You had to go up to the second level. So grandma, when we go with grandma, she would go park up on she would take the ramp to go up to the top, and we would park and we would go in and go to Piccadilly's. She would treat. I remember getting the chuck steak or whatever, the chuck steak, the green beans or chuck steak and macaroni and cheese or mashed potatoes. Oh, that was my favorite. Mm-hmm. Grandma treat. And also Northgate Mall. I love Northgate Mall. The thing I love about Northgate was Sears. They had a concession, man. You remember that, Patrick? You could go in there and they had a concession stand. Because I remember going in there one day with Grandma, me, Grandma, and Gino. I think Grandma had to go pay a bill. So we with her. She had the Eldorado. We rode over to the mall, Northgate, and we passed by the concession stand. But on our way out, Grandma got a hot thing of cashews. Yeah, the cashews were hot. You can get them hot. She's like, the first time I ever heard cashews was because of her. She got some cashews, Grandma. Yeah, I remember that clear as day, too. You go in there, you can smell the food coming by. But then years later, I know that concession was gone. But man, it was so much better in the 80s. It sure was. But yeah, Sears had a concession. Oh yeah, and Kmart, they had a good concession too. You can get hot dogs in there. I think pizza too. Yeah, at Kmart. Oh, you put la, la, la. Yeah, I used to go to Kmart food place all the time and get frozen Cokes. Okay. I didn't know I had the frozen Cokes. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, it was cool too, man. It really was. Kmart. But yeah, I love that Kmart, man. That Kmart on the west side of town. We used to go there all the time, like get school supplies, like a day or two before school started, trying to get everything, get my Trapper Keeper. I had to get my Trapper Keeper, new backpack, school paper, clothes. Oh, boy. That's the only thing I dreaded about going school shopping to get stuff, and and had to go back to school. Cause I enjoyed my summer vacations. I really did, man. You know, I had to get out of school like early, like that first few days of June or whatever, and then go back like almost in August. All that free time off. Oh, I could just be lazy, just sleep as long as I want. No homework, nothing. Get up, play Nintendo, go to sleep, whatever. Just be like, that's what I did. Get out, go play, and then we go on vacation. Like we go to Virginia Beach, man, for vacation. You know, me and my folks, we go. I remember I was in summer second grade. School just got out, and I know we went to Virginia Beach. Oh my gosh! Hey, Patrick. Hey, man, we went to Virginia Beach, and that's the first time I ever had crab legs, man. We went. I guess like a friend of the family showed us to a crab place, a buffet, and man, the first time I saw that, how to crack crab legs. Had my little nutcracker thing trying to crack them. And once I got it open, eating them crab legs, oh man, it was game over, man. You know, yeah, I was in the second grade, man, when I first had crab legs. Oh, that was like the best feeling. You had the melted butter too, and you dip the crab meat in there, eat it, tearing them crab legs up. You hear other people over there cracking crab legs too. Yeah, I need to find a hot tub time machine and jump in. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It was way better back. Yeah, and people are more fun. It ain't like it is now, where everybody just sensitive to everything, just want to fight every second of the day. Good gosh, people actually just want to go have fun. People, their families want to go to amusement parks and have fun. It's like I mean, it was still vibes, but ain't nowhere like this, like the 10 million level of hostility. It was way more peaceful. People just want to go to the parks and have fun, get on their rides, their family, whatever, friends, teenagers, whatever. That's all they want to do. Go have fun, have a fun day. That's all it was. People just mind their business. People were more civil to each other way back. Yeah, I have that memory too. People way more civil, and like little kids, parents like coming home from school, you see kids in the street fighting. I remember adults. It's like, wow. I remember pops getting out, old man getting out of his car, got his Cadillac, pulled over real quick and helped stopping the kids from fighting. They broke it up. I was like, that was like one of the first time I ever saw somebody do that. Adults getting out the car, stopping kids from fighting. They showed people cared more. It wasn't bad like it is now. If you try to do that, you might get attacked by the kids or whatever. You can't really do that now. Not like it was back then, man. Yeah, Halloween was better. Now it's done. Yeah. Hey, the first time I remember going trick or treat, my mom took me trick or treating. I think we're still at grandma's or whatever. We went down the street from there. We went to a house, and I remember I was dressed up as R2D2 from Star Wars, man. Yeah, I remember that. I was R2D2 the first time ever. I remember. Well, actually, might have been the first time I actually dressed up. What I can remember. Then there was kindergarten, first grade. Now every year, I remember I get one of those Vancouver Halloween costumes. I couldn't wait. You see the little window on the box, and you see the costume in there, and you couldn't wait to pull it out and put it on. I was always excited, look forward to that. Yeah, hey man, matter of fact, I started buying those Vancouver Halloween costumes. The Spirit Halloween sells them. All right, shit. R2D2 teeth. R2D teeth. No. R2D2 two teeth. R2D2. I tell my tongue get twisted. R2D2. Look, you know who it is. You know who he is. But yeah, man. R2D2. It was cool, man. It sure was. So Spirit Halloween, they sell those Ben Cooper outfits. They knew it, like the Ninja Turtles, Gizmo, Batman, Superman, the Flash, Wonder Woman, I think. So I got those. They even got them in adult size, I think. I didn't get Gizmo, man. I think I got all the turtles, because last year I went back now when they opened back up, like the first day they opened back up early, like late August, September. I was over there getting them, trying to complete the ones I didn't get from 2023. No, from 2022. I think I got the rest of them from 2023. You know what? That just gave me an idea for a video. Oh, that just gave me an idea for a video now. Yeah. And I love Spirit Halloween's Funko Pops. They had those exclusive ones like the Sanders sisters from what's that? The Witches. Halloween Halloween movie. What's the movie? Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, the Sanders sisters. Oh, I can't think of it. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. They riding around on their brooms. What is it? Let's start with an H. Halloween. Let me see. What's the name of the movie? Let's see, the Halloween movie. Bette Midler. Yeah, Hocus Pocus. Yeah, Hocus Pocus. Yeah. Hocus Pocus 2 wasn't bad. It's like it showed the beginning how they got started, but the first one is still better. Hocus Pocus with Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and the other girl, other lady. What's her name? Kathy Najimy. Yeah, Kathy Najimy. Oh, speaking of Sarah Jessica Parker, Patrick, I got the complete season of Square Pegs with her. I got Square Pegs. Beep 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 beep. Bam. She's a small. Oh, yeah, that's right. Doug Jones is in it. He's one of the mummies, the zombies come out of the grave. Doug Jones. Mm-hmm. She's a small wonder. Fa la la la. Oh, I got Thundercats first season, volume 1. I got all the Transformers seasons except for season 2, volume. Wait, season 2, volume 2. I think so, but I got all the rest of the series of all the Transformers, man, on DVD. They are working on part 3, and Disney is doing a TV show and a prequel showing them growing up. Yeah, well, the movie is the prequel. Well, part 2 was the prequel. Well, oh wait, they like teenagers, I guess, or how they got started from part 2. I got What's Happening, the complete series. I got season 1, but I got the complete series, and I don't know if they got What's Happening now on DVD when Roger all growed up, but I got that. So of course I got the complete series of Sanford and Son, but it's still better. I like them. I know you like it too. Getting them season by season with the artwork, because I have appreciation for it. Each season is different. They take the time to put the work in, which I love. It's the same thing with CDs. I still like CDs with the cases. And I like the artwork and stuff. Mm-hmm. I I can hear the what. I can hear the What's Happening thing show in my head. Hey, the characters are based off of Cooley High, because it shows in there. I think characters are based off of Cooley High at the end credits when you see Raj and Rerun and Dwayne going down the sidewalk bouncing the basketball at the end when What's Happening goes off. Yeah, the characters are based off of Cooley High. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, you should look it up too. Trivia. Here's some trivia for you too, Patrick. Look at like for Sanford and Son. The name Sanford. I was like the show is based off of Steptoe and Son. I think it was a show in the UK or England or somewhere. Steptoe and Son, but they brought it to America, so they had Red Fox and Damon Wilson to play the characters. But the name Sanford is based off of Red Fox's name and his brother. His Fred Sanford is his brother's name. Fred, that's a real person. Fred Sanford is Red Fox's older brother, but Red Fox changed his name. His name, original name was birth name was John Sanford. He changed it to Red Fox. You know, he changed it to red because like hair red, like hair. His hair, he dyed his hair red or whatever. And the name Fox, he was slick like a fox. So the Red Fox, that's how his name came about, Red Fox. But his original name was John Sanford, and his older brother was Fred Sanford, which is a real name. You know, I thought that was really smart. He wanted to use his real brother's name, Fred Sanford. Because his older brother's like 7 to 8 years older than him, older than Red Fox. Yeah. Yeah, which I thought was really cool. John Sanford is his real name. But Ray changed it to Red Fox. Red Fox. And of course, Red Fox and LaWanda Page, they were childhood friends. And, you can see the chemistry with those two on the show, how they always going at it. I mean, the cracks. And it makes even more sense now when you find out they were childhood friends. So that's got to be one of the coolest things with your childhood friend on a TV show. And y'all both get to have fun, getting paid, and get to crack on each other and have fun. That's like a dream come true, man. Having your best friend, childhood friend on a TV show with you. It don't get no better. That's like hitting the lottery, LaWanda Page. Yeah, she used to do like circus stuff, I think in vaudeville or whatever. LaWanda Page. She did, oh man, Brian sent a Red Fox record on YouTube. Oh man, it was so funny. You got yeah, I heard about that skit. Mr. Miyagi, Pat Morita and Red Fox were really good friends, man. And he imitated Red Fox talking about that. Yeah, you got to watch your butt. Yeah. Hey man, that's this thing I came across a few weeks on YouTube called, instead of Crown Jewels, it's called Clown Jewels. And basically what that channel is on YouTube, it's a lot of lost episodes and TV shows and episodes that never got seen or whatever. A lot of air, like they got a bunch of Red Fox show on there. It's really cool. You should see the one. It's a skit on there with Muhammad Ali and Red Fox in it. It's a bunch of Red Fox shows. They show skits on there, and Pat Morita is on there as well on the Red Fox show. And they show Pat Morita doing Mr. Miyagi, Pat Morita, he doing a stand-up on the Red Fox show. Because him and Red Fox were really good friends, great friends, So you should look it up. Clown Jewels, not Crown Jewels, but Clown Jewels, CLOWN Jewels, Clown Jewels. And it's like a crown, or like a Joker would wear, like a clown's hat, with a little crown on it. It was really cool. And it says Clown Jewels. YouTube has a bunch of Red Fox stand-up. Yeah, record's so good. Yeah, Red Fox is good. And LaWanda Page has some comedy records too. On Esther. She did have record. Slappy White did comedy stuff too. Because Slappy White and Red Fox were friends too, as well on that show. Slappy White. Slappy White played Melvin on Sanford and Son. Hey, you remember from Good Times, Sweet Daddy Williams was on Sanford and Son. He played like out Sanford Arms after Red Fox left for a while break. It was Sanford Arms. He kind of was a character taking over to running the residence, running the motel rooms or whatever. Theodore Wilson, who played Earl on That's My Mama. He was like Clifton's best friend. He helped run the barbershop. No, he was a postman. He was a postman. He worked for the post office, but he always stopping by, hanging out at the barbershop with Clifton. And Clifton mama That's my mama. What's her name? Thelma. I forgot her name. She also played Aunt Am on The Wiz, the movie with Diana Ross. You know, and of course Roger's mom from What's Happening. Um, Thomas. What's her name? Uh, Mabel King. Mabel King played Eveline, the evil witch on The Wiz. You know, like in my top 5 or top 10 movies, I got The Wiz in there. The Wiz, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. What else? Bustin' Loose with Richard Pryor, Stir Crazy, Silver Streak. What else? I mean some really good ones. I love movies. I can go back, and of course Blues Brothers up there, Star Wars. Uh, of course, Beverly Hills Cops, another 48 hours. What else? Ooh, it's been some really, of course, Gremlins is up there. I'll put Back to the Future up in there. Mm-hmm. The classic movies I love to death. Oh, I love Popeye with Robin Williams, man. That was really. I remember going to the movies with my folks to see Popeye, man. I had to be like, I don't know, 5 or 6, I guess. I remember back home we went to see Popeye. Yeah, I remember because the way we went, I was trying to figure out where we going. Next thing I know, we ended up at the movie seeing Popeye. And yeah, I think Robin Williams did a really good job as Popeye. Mm-hmm. I'm Popeye. I need to get that on Blue. It's on Blu-ray. Popeye the movie. What else? And my mom used to take me to the movies all the time. I had to be like 4 or 5, I guess. I remember her taking me to the movie. Saw Lone Ranger the movie with Christopher Lloyd in it. Disney movies, Lady and the Tramp, Cinderella. Oh, what's that movie? The Black Hole. I remember going to the movies to see that. The Black Hole. And like some of the earlier movies, I remember actually watching on TV when I wasn't at the movies. Was I think me and Uncle Dwight was in the living room over grandma's. I remember I watched that movie with Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn and Dudley Moore. That seems like old times. Is because Chevy Chase is like a cop, and there's a guy trying to kill Goldie Hawn in the movie. Let me find it. Because I remember asking Uncle Dwight. I said, Uncle Dwight, what kind of person is that guy with those eyes? He said he's albino. Because he had like albino eyes too. His pupils, he had white hair, and he had like white eye pupils. He said Uncle Dwight said he was albino. Let me see here, Goldie Hawn. But yeah, Chevy Chase was in the movie, and he was a detective. And let me find it. Let me see. Goldie Hawn. Let me see here. It came out like in like the 70s. I'm trying to let's see what Internet Movie Database say. Not Bird on the Wire. No, it wasn't Bird on the Wire. Oh, here we go. The Duchess and the Dirt Water Fox. Not seems like old time she was in it. She was in that with Chevy Chase. Foul Play. Foul Play. I think Chevy Chase was in that movie. Yeah, bam, I called it. Chevy Chase. I know Dudley Moore was in it. Chevy Chase was in it. Burgess Meredith was in it. Oh, and the movie that I remember, see, I thought Goldie Hawn was in it too. Chevy Chase with the little people. Yeah, I love the Fletch movies. Yeah, Chevy Chase. But the first movie I think I actually saw before Foul Play was Under the Rainbow. Man, that's like one of the first movies I ever recall watching on TV. I was watching. I think I was in the living room again with Uncle Dwight. We sitting up there watching TV. Under the Rainbow, man. And I remember that feeling from that movie, man. It just seemed like it was just so exciting and fun. I didn't know what all was going on, but I just see like people just having fun and acting crazy. I just remember the feeling, under the rainbow. And I went back and actually watched the trailer a few weeks ago, and I thought it was Goldie Hawn was in that too, but it was Carrie Fisher and Chevy Chase. I think he's like a detective or whatever. And I finally looked it up and saw the plot. It's actually saying the actors from because the plot of the movie is supposed to take place in the 30s, so that would make sense because Wizard of Oz. So it's the cast from the So everybody's staying at this hotel. The cast from the Wizard of Oz. You got some Japanese tourists and like some mob people. I don't know. They're all standing at this hotel. So it makes a real interesting mix of people how they collide with each other. So it's just pure chaos. It's so funny, man. Billy, I forgot Billy. What's his last name? But he's one of the original little people from the Wizard of Oz. He played Sigmund Sea Monster inside of the outfit. He was the sea monster from Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. He was Sigmund, I think. Yeah, Billy. And my mom loved it. Yeah, I love that movie. I think it's on Blu-ray, man. That's like one of the first TV movies I remember watching on TVs. I was little. I mean, Uncle Dwight in the living room. I think it had to be that little black and white TV, which I got now, which is grandma's. I got that actual TV. I ought to try to fix it and make it work again. But I got that TV, man. I love that TV. I got that TV. Yeah, Under the Rainbow. That was man. I was looking at clips from it last week. Under the Rainbow. Man, if that ain't one of the funniest movies, it's funny because you see they get into fights and running, just causing chaos. The cast from Billy from Wizard of Oz. Under the Rainbow. Under the Rainbow. That is one funny movie, man. It came out in 1981. But yeah, it said a visiting dignitary, a CIA agent, a Nazi spy, a Japanese tourist, and an assassin, and a group of little people, small people, actors from the Wizard of Oz, 1939, all check into an elite Los Angeles hotel called Under the Rainbow. Oh, the hotel was called Under the Rainbow, and it's too funny. It's like nonstop action in that movie, Under the Rainbow, man. It's too funny. That is funny. It is too funny. Billy Barty. Yeah, he is funny in there. Like Billy Barty, he's stirring up commotion in there. And like just look at it's just funny, man. Under the Rainbow. So the hotel was under the rainbow. I didn't realize the hotel was called Under the Rainbow. Yeah, which makes sense. Under the Rainbow, a different wide cast of characters, all under one place, like a rainbow, whatever, wide variety. Yeah, that movie is funny. Let me see if it's on Blu-ray. Under the Rainbow. Under the Rainbow. Under the Rainbow. In my mind, I see a rainbow. Let's see here, Blu-ray. Bam. Here it is on Blu-ray too. No, it said DVD. I'm looking on Amazon. Man, Amazon $11.49 for the DVD. Oh, the snap said watch instantly with Amazon Prime Video. Oh, wow. I guess I can watch it on Amazon, man. Under the Rainbow. Oh, yeah. Oh, you remember the movie Time Bandits? Man, me and my mom used to watch that a lot when I think I remember that Time Bandits. People that was it like they kept jumping in and out of time or something. I guess. Under the Rainbow, man. Here we go. In my mind, I see a rainbow. I can't believe that it's not on Blu-ray. Under the Rainbow. It's on DVD, but it ain't on Blu-ray. That's like a true classic right there. Under the Rainbow. Boy, that Chevy. That's the first time I remember seeing Chevy Chase was Under the Rainbow, and then Foul Play. Yeah. So apparently that was after all he did started doing these movies after he did the first season of Saturday Night Live because I think he said he regret leaving Saturday Night Live. I guess he wished he had stayed back and done more, you know. Because after he left Saturday Night Live, man, he jumped right into movies. He sure did. Yep. Under the Rainbow. Billy Barty. Serpent Under the Rainbow. But Under the Rainbow was a good movie. Foul Play. Now let's see if Foul Play is on Foul Play. $4.99 on DVD. Oh, and Blu-ray. But Under the Rainbow, not. I don't get that. What? They just don't care about it enough. Under the Rainbow, the hotel's Under the Rainbow. See, your problem is you go was eBay. Yeah, I go to eBay and look as well. It ain't just Amazon, but of course I look on eBay too. Oh yeah. I started going on eBay around 07, man. The first time I bought something off of eBay, it was the Mickey Mouse ears, like the 50th anniversary Mickey Mouse ears or something. But yeah, I've been messing with eBay since 07. Oh yeah. I used to go in and look up old game systems, everything, man. Those tabletop arcade machines, everything. In my mind, I see a rainbow. Yeah, I've been messing with eBay since 07. Yeah. Under the Rainbow. In my mind, I see a rainbow. Oh wow! Under the Rainbow movie poster, 27 by 41, $25. Buy it now, shipping $9. I would actually get that poster. That's a movie poster worth having. Under the Rainbow. You don't see Blu-ray, but I'm adding both to my yeah. Getting me to add more movies. I ain't do nothing. I didn't get you to do nothing. I'm just hanging out looking at movies and stuff. Trapper John, but that Under the Rainbow, oh my gosh. It's just so funny. It was always chaos. They fighting running and chasing somebody always falling or something off a ladder. Oh boy, that movie is nonstop. Under the Rainbow. That's a true classic too, man. In my mind. I didn't get you to do nothing. Under the Rainbow and Foul Play. True classics. Oh, another movie, Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn, Seems Like Old Times. Oh, I love that movie. Seems Like Old Times. Because she's married to, I forgot the actor name in the movie, the character she's married. But Chevy Chase was like an old boyfriend, an old ex-husband or something, you know. And I think he was maybe like a writer, I assume, on Seems Like Old Times. Those are some like the best movies I remember watching early coming up. Mm-hmm. Up here blaming me. Blaming me for you wanting to get that. No, you ain't. Nope. Nope. Can't blame me. Yep, Under the Rainbow. Under the Rainbow, Foul Play, Seems Like Old Times, old Chevy Chase movies. That might have been his first movie, Under the Rainbow. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. Let me see. Was that his first movie? Chevy Chase's. His name was Bruce Thorpe on Under the Rainbow. Chevy Chase. Yeah. But I think his real name is Cornelius Chase. Let's see here. Let me see his. I know he was Hot Tub Time Machine, like one of the last movies I seen him in. No, oh no, wait. His first movie was called Walk, Don't Walk. Then short single singing faces, The Great American Dream Machine, a TV series, The One Armed Bandit, Lemmings, The Groove Tube, Tunnel Vision, Dick Van. Oh wow! It said he was on an episode of Van Dyke and Company, the Chevy Chase Show, 1977. So Foul Play came before Under the Rainbow and Caddyshack. Yeah, Foul Play came out in 1978. Seems Like Old Times came out in 1980. Okay, so it seemed like Old Times came out before Under the Rainbow. Under the Rainbow came out 81. And then 81 get Modern Problems. I remember Chevy Chase and Modern Problems. That was really good in Modern Problems. Nell Carter from Give Me a Break is in there also. Oh, I think Give Me a Break is on DVD. Give me a break. Give me a break, because I sure need one. I started watching Give Me a Break in the third grade, man, that I can recall. I think it was third grade. I started watching Give Me a Break. Give me a break. Yeah. Give me a break, because I sure need one. Give me a break. Yeah. Give me a break. Joey Lawrence was on there. And Thelma Hopkins, who played Richie's mom on Family Matters. You know, Thelma Hopkins was part of Tony Orlando. She was part of Don from Tony Orlando and Don. Thelma Hopkins. Yeah. Give me a break. Here it is. Give me a break. Complete TV series, seasons 1 through 6, new and sealed. 18 DVD. Oh wow, from Canada. $55.71. Shipping in $14.11. Give me a break. Give me a break. The complete series, $47.49. Free 2 to 4 day shipping. Hey, that's better than what I was. Look, Give Me a Break season 1 DVD, $7.24. Oh wow, I can snatch this up. Give me a break. Yeah. Give me a break, because I sure need one. Give me a break. Yeah. I finally know where I belong. Give me a break. Yeah. Give me a break. So 6 seasons. Let me see. I already have individual seasons. Give me a break. Season 2. Give Me a Break season 1, but they don't have no other seasons out. But the complete series is. Oh wait. Give Me a Break. Give Me a Break was another good show to watch. Sure was. Give Me a Break. Give Me a Break. I love that theme song too, man. Oh, hey Patrick, you remember a show called The Great Space Coaster? Hey man, I remember watching it in preschool before, getting ready for school. I remember watching it come on. Guess what? Blu-ray. I just got a great summer movie. I got 20. Oh wow, Do the Right Thing. Hey man, I went to the movies and saw Do the Right Thing. Do the Right Thing. I remember Fight the Power at the beginning. I had to be like in I had to be in middle school, I think, man. Fight the Power. Let me say Do the Right Thing. I think I had to be like 6th or 7th grade. Do the right thing. Do the right. I had to be like in 6th or 7th grade. It came out 89. So I was in middle school. Let me see the exact date. It says, yeah, Sam Jackson was in there. And see, here's some trivia. Sam Jackson was alumni of Morehouse School where Spike Lee went, you know. So Do the Right Thing came out 89. What's the exact date? Trying to get the exact date on Internet Movie Database. They just give me the year. I want the actual month and everything. The movie came out. Do the Right Thing release date. Do the right. Do the Right Thing. Here it is. It said it came out July 21st, 1989. Oh, wait. That's the same summer Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 and Batman came out. Oh, so that was summer of my sixth grade. That was summer sixth grade. Yeah. Spike Lee joint. Yeah, good movie. Oh, yeah. So that came out summer sixth grade. I remember that clear because Batman came out with Michael Keaton. My older cousin, he went and saw it and told me about it, son. And I remember Ghost. And see, at this time, this is like the first time I remember going to the movies early, just asking about movies and tickets. I think you could get tickets early, even back in 89. I think people were doing that. Yeah, I think they were doing that even at that time early. You could get tickets, I think, earlier or whatever. I know lines were long. That's like one of the biggest movies I remember coming out. That was a hot summer too on movies. Batman and Ghostbusters too. Yeah, that was a big deal. Those two movies coming out, big blockbusters too. Ghostbusters 2 and Batman. Oh man. That was like the first like DC movie I can remember clearly that came out and released at the movies that was big. And Michael Keaton was there as far as a DC movie. You know. Yeah, I was in middle school. So Do the Right Thing. You say July 21st, 1989. That would have been summer of sixth grade for me. Yeah. I remember going to the movies watching that too. And it had start off Fight the Power. Rosie Perez up there dancing. Yeah, she in her boxing shorts and got boxing gloves on doing her dancing routine. Cause Rosie Perez, she was a Soul Train dancer. You know, of course, she was a choreographer for the Fly Girls on in Living Color. Her and Keenan Ivory Wayans were, real good friends, So Keenan, like, Rosie, can you help me out? Can you help me out with the girls dance? Cause they seen our work on Soul Train. Yep. Oh no, wait, Superman. Yeah, the first Superman movie. No, yeah, it was Superman and then Batman. Yeah. Let me back that up. Superman and Christopher Reeves. Yeah. And then Batman. As far as like DC movies coming out, yeah, it was Superman. I remember going to the movies and seeing Superman. Yeah, and then Batman. They were like the main two because you didn't see it wasn't no Flash movies, no one. Now Wonder Woman came out with Linda Carter, but it was a TV show. Late 70s, early 80s, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. Mm-hmm. And there was no Flash around. No Flash. I think maybe Flash came out the 90s. I remember like actual TV show, The Flash, somewhere. Mm-hmm. But yeah, as far as DC, it was Superman, Christopher Reeves, and Batman with Michael Keaton. Yep, for sure. It ain't like it was now. Everything just DC this, DC that, all over the place. Marvel. There wasn't even no Marvel movies back then in the 80s. I can well, said Howard the Duck was part of Marvel Universe. Well, I guess I would say Howard the Duck. As far as Marvel, if that's the case, Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck. I don't remember seeing no Captain America movies. Nope. No. And of course, Incredible Hulk TV show, Marvel character, the Hulk with Bill Bixby, courtship of Eddie's father. Talking about my best friend, Bill Bixby. Yeah, that was a really good show, man. The courtship of Eddie's father. Yeah. Good show. But yeah, that'd be like the first The first Marvel character I can say that I ever saw on TV was Incredible Hulk. Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk. Hey, didn't we see Lou Ferrigno? Was it this year at PopCon? Lou Ferrigno. Of course, he's not as young as he used to be, but he's still fit. He still work out and everything. Lou Ferrigno. You know, but yeah, that's cool, man. Lou Ferrigno. I like Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno. He was really good. Yeah, so it was this year. It was at PopCon. I should have got his autograph, but I think Lou wanted a little too much. And Anthony Daniels, I liked him, but that was like a one time. Maybe I should have tried to got him, but I don't know. He was actually like wasn't Anthony Daniels asking for like 100, 120 or something? But I can see where he come from. That's 3PO. C3PO. Look at his status. He had a real high status. It's Star Wars, but there's people willing to pay for it. But yep. Sha-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la. It'd be cool if they had the cast from Family Ties at one of the cons. That's what I'm saying. Pop cons, pop convention. I guess say like 80s was a lot of pop stuff, and like 80s. They should bring like 80s TV. I should make a suggestion to PopCon. Bring like 80s TV shows characters, not movie people, and just actors like old school TV show actors. Family Ties. Who else are people still around? Or like bring Back to the Future people cast. Now that would be a cast worth seeing. Michael J. Fox, Leah Thompson, Christopher Lloyd, Crispin Glover. Man, I mean a cast like that. Back to the Future cast. Now that I would actually pay for autographs, everything to see it for them. I sure would, but I'm telling you, PopCon ain't got no flavor, man. They always want the anime stuff. I like anime too, but my gosh, and that's what the thing I love about Days of the Dead. Now, PopCon was better like 2017 when I saw Revenge of the Nerds. I think PopCon was a lot better back years ago than it is now because something has changed. The formula is different or something. But like with Days of the Dead and Horror Hound and Fanboy Expo, way better. You call that, which I agree. It's way better than PopCon and Indie Comic Con. It is, man. It's just plain and just dull. It is, but I enjoy it. But I don't get the same satisfaction like I really got out of this year with Days of the Dead, man. I mean, really fulfilling. I got a lot out of it, Man, Horror Hound is stacked in September. I know, but it ain't coming here. It's crazy, man. Horror Hound. Who's all at Horror Hound? Horror Hound. I'm looking it up now. Horror Hound Weekend. That's messed up though, man. And that's what I don't get. Why did it move or why it ain't coming back, man? That's a real big turn off for people. Yeah. I see that. That's a real big turn off. I don't like that, man. Look who's gonna be there. Robert Englund's gonna be Freddy Krueger. Now some of these people I don't know. Mikey Madison, Kevin Durant, Dermot Mulroney, Tony Rovalori. Oh, I know him. He was in Hotel the Grand Buddhist Hotel. That's a funny movie. Wes Anderson movie. I love that movie. Yeah, Tony Revolori. He is fun. I like him in the Grand. That's a really good movie, man. The Grand Budapest Hotel. That's what from Harry Potter. What's his name? Not Snape, but what's his name? He's actually doing comedy. It's funny to see him doing a comedy versus being all serious. Voldemort. Voldemort with hair. He's got hair in the movie. Cause he's like in charge of running the hotel, the Grand Budapest Hotel. Because they have made their convention center better and bigger. The Jason we met is going to be CJ Graham. Hey man, that CJ Graham interview is going up. I got like 50 views off of it. Ronnie Blakely, not sure who's a Nightmare on Elm Street, Nashville. A Return to Salem's Lot. Lisa Scrage. Robert Brian Wilson, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Billy. Eric Freeman, Peter Cowper, Scott McDonald, Erie Vaughn, Leslie Hoffman, Tony Cercer, Andrew Ann, and Coey. A Nightmare on Elm Street. They must be husband and wife, I guess, and more. Keep coming back, more guest reveals. Okay, so I guess maybe every day they reveal a new guest every day on here. Every day. Oh snap! Are you serious? Cole Sprouse is gonna be there. Riverdale. Lisa Frankenstein, Astronaut's Wife, Friends, of course, and the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Sweet Life on Deck. Yeah, Big Daddy with Adam Sandler, him and his brother Dylan Sprouse. Yeah. This is the Sweet Life. They're going to do a Nightmare on Elm Street anniversary reunion. Oh wow. Man, I need to see if Zack and Cody's on DVD. I love that show. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. This is the Sweet Life. Sweet Life on Deck is okay, but them being at the hotel is more funny, I think. Sweet Life, Zach. This is the Sweet Life. Okay, here we go. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody's Sweet Victory. Wait a minute. Taking over the tip. Are these like individual episodes? Wait a minute. Are they trying to sell them in? Wait, no. Wait a minute. Number of disc 1. The Sweet Life Challenge set top trivia game. What? Wait a minute. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Sweet Victory. Gag reel loaded with cash bloopers. Let me check good old my buddy eBay, but it's like they sell on individual episodes. That don't make sense to me. This is the Sweet Life. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody lip singing in the rain. That I got a bunch of them on tape that I recorded, man. No, I recorded them on DVD when I was when they were actually coming on. Hey man, I used to set my recorder. I got a DVD recorder. I got them actually recorded on DVD. Like That's So Raven. I got her recorded on DVD too, man. I got a bunch of episodes of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody on DVD, man. It would come on every day. So I set my recorder and I put my blank disc in and record it, man. This is Hannah Montana will come on. Wizards of Waverly Place. I actually got some episodes of that as well, but Jason Lively going to be there. He played Rusty. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, National Lampoon's European Vacation. Rusty. Wizards of Waverly Place. Oh, here's that matchup. That's So Sweet. That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. Oh, okay. I say, yes, all of them. That's So Raven, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Hannah Montana. Yeah, they all on one episode. That's so sweet. That's so Raven and Sweet Life of Zach and Cody of Hannah Montana. Mix up, mashed up edition. I remember watching that episode. I think they all came to the hotel on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. They all came to the hotel or something. They all visited the hotel. Yeah, Hannah Montana and That's So Raven Simone. Let me see Kim Possible. Kim Possible DVD. Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable. The guy who does the voice of Ron Stoppable was the guy, the voice of Eric, the brother from off of Boy Meets World, the oldest brother, Eric, or whatever. This is the sweet life. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sweet life. Guess I'm gonna get off here soon because I got to get up early in the morning. I got to get up early because I gotta get up early in the morning. Why you need another one disc? I can't believe it. Here's That's So Raven episode. So it's individual episode, which don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. That's So Raven's Makeover Madness. And so is there a single episode and they sell them individually on disc? I got a bunch of episodes on DVD I recorded. That don't make sense. And that's the price $10 for a single episode. Oh my gosh. That's the thing I don't get about Disney. Some of the stuff that they had years back, they don't release. Like, it seemed like it took forever for them to release the stuff from off of Disney Plus channel. Mandalorian. They still ain't put Boba Fett out, the book of Boba Fett, but they released Mandalorian and what's the other one? WandaVision. They finally released it. I don't get what was the big deal. These are individual episodes. That don't make no sense to me. This is the sweet life. But yeah, man, I would try to catch Zach and Cody every night, man. Like if I was working or whatever, coming home, I made sure every night I try to catch Zach and Cody, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, man. It was worth it too. Hannah Montana. Molly says goodbye. Hannah Montana keeping it real. This is Wizards on deck with Hannah Montana. Now the Sweet Life on Deck, it was all right, but it just wasn't the same. Like at the hotel, and Mr. Mosby, he was even on the deck on Sweet Life on Deck. He was there too as well, but it was just more funny at the hotel. Everything went down at the hotel. They was either doing something in the lobby or somewhere, all kind of crazy stuff, you know. It's the sweet life. Jason Lively, Night of the Creeps. It's the sweet life. It's the sweet life. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I better get off of here. Starting to slow down. I got to get up early in the morning. Why you need another love? So I got to get up. All right, Gravy. All right, Mama. Glad you came on here. And Gravy, I appreciate you coming on. And I appreciate Rogers Recycling coming on as well. So I appreciate everybody coming on because it was fun because I wasn't able to stream last week. I wasn't feeling too good, but I feel a whole lot better than I did last week for sure. So hopefully I can be on time next week for the Sure Shannon show. So y'all, till next time, hopefully next week again, 7 o'clock. Appreciate everybody coming on. So until next time, next Wednesday, I'm out of here. Be safe. Follow, follow, follow the yellow. All right. Yeah. Good night, mama. All right. Love you, mama. Good night. Shutting off. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it, Gravy. All right, everybody. Peace out.